Well, hello there, motherfuckers. Well, there's nothing funny about this. John Cena, another wrestler injured, the face of the company. Cena just came back, wrestled like 2 matches, maybe one at the house show and one against Del Rio. And Cena is now going to be out. He's going to miss Mania 6 to 7 months. Cena is out with shoulder surgery. I don't think this is the first time he's had this surgery. This is maybe the longest that Cena is going to be out for. Cena avoided getting that classic neck fusion surgery that most wrestlers end up having at some point in their lives. But now he's got to go in for, some pretty massive shoulder surgery. And he's going to miss Mania. And this is going to be the first WrestleMania that he's not going to attend. Well, let's see here. Since WrestleMania 19. Believe it or not, Cena has been at every single WrestleMania up to this point since WrestleMania 20. I was thinking about that to myself. John Cena has been, what is that, like fucking 12 years in a row or some shit like that? Fucking incredible amount of manias. Not even The Undertaker had that streak. His streak of being at manias got fucked up as well when he wasn't at WrestleMania 16. So Cena's going to miss WrestleMania. It's pretty much been confirmed. And the thing is, I'm not really too happy about this. As I said, I'm not as big of a Cena hater as I used to be. In fact, really, a lot of the times the best things on the show involve Cena. It happens to be. As I said, I prefer Cena to Roman Reigns. If I had to pick a face of the company, I would pick John Cena 10, 20, 30 times more than fucking Roman Reigns. That's how bad Roman Reigns is, and that's how bad I don't want him to be the face of the company. As I said, Cena at least knows how to cut a promo. It's not his fault that they make him come out there and cut cheesy fucking promos, but the guy knows how to talk, and he wrestles a good match most of the time. It's not, I know a lot of people say this. It's probably true. I'm not here to defend Cena. He probably does have some pull backstage. He probably could have had Kevin Owens beat him. But the thing is, think about it, motherfuckers. There's only so much Cena could do. Cena is at a fucking job. What do you do when you're at a job? You do what your boss tells you to do. And when you don't do what your boss tells you to do, well, things tend to go a little bit less than pleasant for you. So that's exactly what Cena's doing. He's just doing basically what Vince McMahon is telling him to do. He's telling him to go out there and be dominant, be cheesy, have that character. Telling him not to go heel. Cena, has even expressed that he would like to go heel. He said this a number of times in the past. But he's not allowed to go heel because they just don't want him to go heel. I think that if Cena wanted to, that they would have probably turned him by now. But, yeah. So anyway, this a lot of people are celebrating this. And the thing is, this is nothing to fucking celebrate. They got no fucking talent. Seth Rollins is out. Cesaro is out. All these fucking people are out. There's nobody fucking left. Who the fuck is left? There ain't a fucking soul fucking left in the company. They had Sting. He also got injured. They're all fucking injured. Everybody's fucking injured. Sin Cara just got injured. No big loss there. But what I'm saying basically is this. Wade Barrett getting injured. Everybody's fucking getting injured. Fucking just injuries left and right. They can't escape this. Guys are getting hurt more than ever. And it's very true. Once again, the voice of reason in the YWC, Vince Russo, said it best. Guys didn't get injured that much back in the Attitude Era. Oh, you harping on the Attitude. Like I said, it's not a coincidence that everything went right during the Attitude Era. Well, it wasn't perfect. Nothing's perfect, but everything went smoothly. Why was it during the Attitude Era? They had such prosperity financially, attendance-wise. You had wrestlers going on all these different talk shows. You had all this fucking attention on wrestling. The WWE, as I explained in the previous video that I did, they beat must-see TV. You had all this fucking attention during the Attitude Era for WWE. And without a fucking doubt, all that fucking popularity is gone. It's not there anymore. So I have to ask, every time somebody tries to say, why are they not as good as the Attitude Era? I think it's a perfectly fucking good argument to make. Why aren't they as good as the Attitude Era? I look on the fucking network. What do I see? What am I looking at? Mostly them talking about how great the Attitude Era is. They're basically talking in retrospect most of the time, saying, like their best days are behind them. That, we used to be really good, but, now we don't do that anymore. We're not as good. They openly admit they're not as good as they used to be. And like I said, what drives me fucking nuts is they know why they were so good. They must know. And, they sit there and they talk about it on shows like the Monday Night Wars and, Legends with JBL and all these little round table discussions they're having, talking about, how the product became more relevant, how, they were relating it to pop culture, and they were having a lot of big time success. And it's like, what drives me fucking nuts is they sit there. This is a WWE produced show. And they sit there on the fucking network during these specials. And they talk about how good the Attitude Era is. So if they know it was that good, why not do it again? Don't do the same things, but build off of that same recipe. I don't understand it. It really, yeah, and speaking of recipes, it's exactly like that. It's like a fucking chef where they used to do all these amazing fucking dishes. Say it's like Emeril Lagasse or some shit like that, and he's making all these amazing dishes. Then all of a sudden, a couple of years later, he starts making shit that tastes like fucking, bat guano. Now you're going to ask Emeril Lagasse, you're going to be like, whoa, what the fuck happened to the food? It used to be awesome. Now you're really cooking shitty. Why don't you use the same ingredients that you used to make that fucking amazing food? And he'll sit there and he'll tell you, well, back then I used to use these great ingredients to achieve all these great dishes that people used to enjoy. But now I'm using new ingredients and I've just gotten lazy and complacent. I don't feel like doing that anymore. And that's basically what it is. They have all the fucking ingredients to do another Attitude Era. And what people don't understand is when we ask for another Attitude Era, we're not talking about the same thing. Because we see how that turns out. With Roman Reigns just simply being copy and pasted into the Stone Cold storyline. It's not as good. You're getting a Vince McMahon that just seems tired and disinterested. It will never work. A cheap storyline, a half-ass storyline will never work. It's always doomed from the start. I think you guys know that in your own personal lives. Don't you notice when you half-ass something, when you don't go the full way into something and you don't fucking, contribute the maximum of your potential, you'll notice that results are not as good. If you don't really study for a test, and I fell victim to this when I attended college. You don't study, you ain't gonna do good on the test. You half-ass your studies and you're gonna fucking flunk out. That's basically how it is. But if you really contribute time and you really think these things out and you put in the fucking effort, then success is only going to come your way. It is. It's as much as you're going to contribute to something. So when you have these fucking writers and bookers and Vince McMahon just half-assing everything fucking on autopilot, the best idea that they could come up with is something that someone else came up with it. Fucking Vince Russo and McMahon himself. They came up with what I feel was the best storyline they ever did. And that was Austin versus McMahon. Storyline, feud, whatever you want to call it. It was the best storyline of all time. Because it also factored in many other different wrestlers. There was so much that they build off of that feud. I mean, you think about Austin McMahon. It also led to Austin versus Rock. It branched off with all and Undertaker and Kane and all those storylines and the corporation. All of that involved Austin McMahon. So, they're basically thinking about, we had this really good storyline and we're having trouble getting this guy over Roman Reigns and we really can't think about what else to do. So they're just going to copy and paste him in there. And that's all they're going to do. So anyway, I mean, we're getting a little bit off topic here. This is mostly a video about John Cena. I'm talking about Roman Reigns, and I'm talking about the Attitude Era, and I'm talking about everything under the sun but John Cena. But basically what I'm trying to make you guys see is that this is just lazy. We're getting injuries left and right. That's basically what I said before I got off topic, and I apologize for that. I know this video is, the title makes you think I'm going to be talking about Cena, and I only did that for like the first 3 minutes before I went off on a tangent, but it's all related basically. They get what they deserve, They half-ass everything. They don't care about their wrestlers. They don't take care of them. They don't book things out smart. That is why guys get injured like this. They really do, and it's all stupid shit. Stupid shit and everything. Like fucking Seth Rollins getting injured during a fucking spot at a house show. During the Attitude Era, nobody ever got hurt during a fucking house show. It wasn't even on fucking TV. And it's lame as shit. And I also want to point something out. I want to give a shout out. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the past, but the, Bubba Funk Duncan on here, fucking the BDF network, he said something that was really smart. Fuck house shows. Fuck those fucking things already. Really thinking about it, why put on a show that's not even going to be on TV? Does that really make a lot of sense nowadays? This ain't like back in the day, fucking territory fucking wrestling with the NWA. Could we fucking update this shit already and stop with fucking house shows? You're exhausting these guys. When they're exhausted, they're not going to perform at the best of their ability. They're being overworked. They're getting sloppy. And that's what it is. You've got a lot of wrestlers that are just not motivated anymore. They're not allowed to develop their characters or really develop any stories in the ring. So, the thing is, you can't really blame these guys for being demotivated. They're really not motivated anymore. And the thing is that what they have to blame is the fucking writers on this show and fucking Vince McMahon. As I said, if you want to blame somebody, blame McMahon and you blame the writers. I wouldn't blame the talent so much. I was saying that in the past, but really it sounds very ignorant. You know what I mean? We all want to say this shit. Like, remember what happened to Zack Ryder? All you guys were behind Zack Ryder, and I was behind him too. The guy really tried to shine through with his personality. What did they do? They sabotaged him. They didn't like that a guy was getting over with the crowd. They didn't like that the guy was doing something that was actually really important, taking advantage of social media and trying to get over. Because fucking WWE can't use the best resource of all, fucking TV, to get a guy over. So what do? The fucking main show, they can't get a guy over who's already popular. So so the guy takes to the internet and he tries to get over, and they just fuck him up completely. Because, I don't know, McMahon doesn't believe in that shit, whatever the fuck it is. So basically what I want to say is there's a lot of different ideas going on in this video, but pretty much the main theme is WWE sucks and they got to get their shit together. People are getting injured left and right, and now the fucking face of the company, who just returned, now he's out again, thanks to their fucking negligence and fucking buffoonery. Fucking John Cena out. There's nobody left. Seth Rollins, John Cena, they're all fucking gone. They ain't there anymore. They don't have anybody to fall back on. They didn't even bother to build up any big names. Also, yeah, Randy Orton, not there. Everybody is fucking out. Now, it's not like I'm, clamoring for the return of Randy Orton. I think you guys already know about that. Randy Orton is one guy who I can't defend. I defend Cena, but I refuse to defend Orton. Well, whatever. But, the thing is, everyone's injured. The fucking product fucking sucks dick. These are probably the darkest days for WWE. I think they're fucking even worse than 1995. I don't know if I want to go that extreme with it, but this shit is pretty fucking horrible. This is really fucking just terrible. It's fucking unbearable already. And the thing is, it's like the product is so bad because now I'm a fucking adult in my fucking late 20s. Fucking 28 years old, sitting there watching this shit-ass fucking show. It's a waste of time. They don't even fucking care about their own product. The thing is, it's like, I'm sitting there, I'm caring about the product more than they care about it. And their main guy just got fucking injured. I can't even stress that enough because they suck so fucking badly, overworking the talent. And they overwork the talent and it achieves no fucking results at all. This is the thing. They put so much time into this shit. Fucking countless hours of programming and live shows, and the show still fucking sucks. It's all a waste of time. They waste like fucking 20 hours a week on fucking garbage. Fucking superstars, main event, Raw, pay-per-views, live shows, and it all fucking sucks cock. It's a waste of fucking time, a waste of fucking energy. You're making these guys go out there. Nobody's even attending these shows. No one's giving a fuck. Why? It ain't the wrestler's fault. It's because the fucking motherfucker dumbasses who are running the show are responsible for this fucking bullshit. It's a fucking enough already. I'm fucking sick of it. I've had it up to here with these fucking motherfuckers. As they said, they don't even care about their own show. They don't even care about the quality of the show. They don't give a fuck about anything. Fucking selfish motherfuckers. They want to ruin this fucking product. They act like nothing's fucking wrong. They don't even give a shit. McMahon even acknowledges that the ratings are down, but he's not too concerned about it. He goes out there. He doesn't even fucking try to make the show better, doing a fucking half-ass performance. The fucking shit is, if he's not into this anymore, if this is not his passion, just fucking turn the shit over to Triple H already or somebody else. Fucking destroying this fucking shit, destroying this once great empire that molded all these great stars, The Rock, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, all these fucking legends that everybody knows the names of because of Vince McMahon. But the same man who created these greats is fucking destroying the same legacy that built them. It's truly a sad, depressing, almost like a tragic Shakespearean tale. The once great emperor, all these Shakespeare things, it's always about a great warrior or a great leader or some shit that, that was at the top, and then he always has this tragic fall, or tragic end. And that's exactly how it looks for WWE. They are crashing down in flames. This is a fucking Hindenburg fucking Titanic disaster. They've hit a fucking monstrous fucking, shut up with the beeping. They've hit a fucking Titanic-sized fucking iceberg. And they are fucking sinking fast. They're losing everybody. It's like all these guys that are injured are fucking jumping off the ship. The fuck? Why? Why continue to watch? The whole thing is just a fucking train wreck, and maybe some small part of me wants to see, the ship sink completely. I want to see it to the end. I'm like the captain of the Titanic. I'm going down with the ship, I guess. But this is really a fucking waste of time. My fucking God. 3 hours every Monday night just waiting to be disappointed. What the fuck is the point? And now Cena's out, the main guy, and there's nothing really left to say. It just fucking sucks cock. I got nothing left else to say but that. That is it, motherfuckers. That's all I gotta say about this topic. They've got nobody left. There's nothing on the horizon to look forward to. The wrestling world fucking sucks. It's a fucking depressing tale. And that's pretty much it.